Hey, Besties.
Hey, Besties. Welcome to the Friend Zone.
Hey.
Y'all know it's me, AJ.
I'm Keontae.
And we have another guest today.
Who is this?
Paige. Or Pager, that's what they call me, but yeah.
Pager. Yes, we're going to need you to do something in the shop.
No.
Okay, so our topic, you guys, is friendship. Pretty broad, but I got some scenarios and questions to guide us throughout so we can get into this stuff, okay?
Let's do it.
So we've been actually live recently. We're still live. Hey, y'all.
Hey, y'all.
Hey. And we had this brilliant idea to just, record our podcast while we're live so we didn't have to do double the work, and it just made so much more sense.
Yes.
So that's what we're
now
doing.
we got our live crew
and
we got our listeners.
And our listeners. So my question was, on the live, I asked, what is an ideal friend or best friend to you? And they both said me.
First of all, it didn't go that way.
Oh.
It just so happens she just checked all the,
She said,
checks all the boxes.
She said, it's okay if y'all say Keontae. And I was like, I was going to say that, but I wanted to give a little bit more details on actually.
I gave more detail. I said Christina Yang and Meredith's relationship on Grey's Anatomy. AJ disagreed with me, but I was saying more so like your friend can be your soulmate while your husband is just your husband.
Yeah. So I guess, okay, my actual ideal would be supportive, someone who loves me and my family as much as I love me and my family. Who gonna ride, when I do the dumbest shit, be like, AJ, you wrong, but okay, come on.
Let's get this over with.
Okay? Who just gonna accept me for me, okay? Because I'm a lot to deal with.
I think we all
I agree with that. And
Wait, I am a lot to deal with? That's what you were doing?
No, I was gonna say I'm a lot to deal with too, and I feel like
you take the cake. You're right.
I'm not that bad.
Let me correct myself because I'm not a lot to deal with.
Oh my god.
Because I feel like me and Keontae are the same person. Like, I don't require much, she don't require much, so we know how to just leave each other alone and talk when we talk.
So what you trying to say?
You require a lot more.
I might be the more needy friend, but in my defense.
But it's okay.
Okay, but in my defense, I have been gone for a long time. So this is me playing catch up with my friends.
It's okay.
So I'm adjusting. No, it isn't. It's not an excuse, it's just reality. It's like me catching up with my friends. Like I haven't had them for like the past 5 years. So when I came home, like I was a little more needy. It's okay. The fuck?
Yeah.
I'm proud of it. That's why she's my best friend, because she can handle this
I'm
shit.
gonna say it's okay though, even if you are like the needy friend, because she probably need that sometime. Like,
and I think that's I feel like what makes me a good friend too, because I feel like because I'm needy, I know how to attend. I'm gonna give my friends the love language that I like. You know what I'm saying? So it might work out in my favor.
Yeah, you be like, hey, what you doing? See me? I'll be like,
I'm a check-in kind of friend.
Yeah, me and her probably wouldn't talk all week, and then I'm like, hey, I'm outside.
Yeah.
And
I like that about you.
And then we'll talk about everything when I get
Right.
really in the house.
But see, I like to check in on my friends and stuff, and I don't know. I think I'm an okay friend.
I didn't say that you burner. You're just, a little bit more than me.
Oh my gosh.
That's it.
Sorry, I fucked up again.
What did you do? Did you press record?
Yeah. Okay, anyway.
Okay.
I'll edit all of that shit out. But y'all see how this shit be going. But I was so happy to know that I'm a good example of a friend for you guys. But I will say what's important to me for friendships is something that a friendship where I can learn from that person. And I do think that each one of my closest friends, like I do have multiple best friends because they all feed me in a different way, if that makes sense. And I learned something from each one of them that helps me be a better friend to everybody. So I appreciate friendships that I can learn and grow from. But do y'all believe in multiple best friends, or y'all like?
I do. I have multiple best friends. I have like 3. Why is this so funny? Seriously.
I think I have one. I'm saying that because I feel like all my other close friends have turned into like sisters. I mean, even like we'll still say like we're sisters.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
Our thing is like best friend.
Right.
My best friend in high school, Lanisha, like that's my dog. Like
Right.
I don't even think we even have to be like best friend because we don't.
Right.
We
You
don't
don't have to put a title on it.
Yeah, I feel like now we just like sisters. Like that's just what it is. Like we don't.
Yeah.
I agree.
We don't have to. We don't talk as much as me and Keontae or hang out as much as me and Keontae. You know, we got kids together. We do parent shit together and shit. It's just now it's just me. I have one. I'm just gonna say I have one. Yeah.
Oh my God, but that's fair. Like I think it makes sense because you don't want to force anything. And before your other relationships, you don't have to put a label on it. So you don't have to call them nothing but your sisters or whatever, and they family to you.
But I agree with that too, though. Like, a lot of your friends become like your family. So it's like, if I said best friends, like, okay, yeah, but you are like family. So I get that. Like,
yeah, I don't know. And I feel like for me, when I had like my best friend growing up, I feel like that's my sister now too, you know, like, and I think friends honestly just have like the ebbs and flows, you know, highs and lows, different seasons. And it doesn't make you less of a friend to me. It's just maybe I have something more in common with this friend now wherever I'm at in my life. Like, you know, like when I was going to medical school and stuff like that, like me and Bree were like this heavy. Right, but it makes sense because we were both on the same path. We both was doing the same stuff, and we was around each other because of that. And I don't think that made you less of a best friend to me, but it was like, you know, this just who I'm around because of the circumstance. And I mean, even now, it don't make her less of a best friend to me. It's just like now she's in Houston, you know. So it's just like circumstantial things that differ with different friends, I would say. But my next question, huh? You said that was good? Okay. No. So my next question is like,
read the comment.
How do you maintain friendships? Like, say for instance, like me, for example, my friends, Bree's in Houston, or when I was in Carbondale, you was up here, you was in fucking Italy.
Okay.
You know, like how do y'all maintain y'all friendship?
I checked up on you.
Yeah.
I checked up on my friends. I checked up on my friends that were in the States. And I do that even when I'm home. Like, I check up on my friends. Like, yeah.
See, I've never been a friend to someone who's been like out of state or not in the same vicinity. So I don't really do all the calling and what's up, how you doing type of thing. Most of my friends, we don't have to talk. Like, we don't talk. Like, we all got different lives going on. If something come up, somebody's birthday, we get together. Like,
so you like a low maintenance friend?
Yeah. I'm
gonna be a high maintenance friend. 2022.
Girl, you ain't got
Girl, I ain't got that in me.
But that could be a bad thing on me too, though. Like, say one of y'all
honestly,
AJ,
like one of the things I do.
I gotta try to reach out.
Yeah, but we at that place right now. But I do feel like, AJ, one thing I love about you is like you do pop up on people, and I love that. Like, I wish I was that kind of friend, and it makes me want to do that because, like, no, but it's a sweet thing, like, because I never had that. So when you started doing it, I'm like, damn. Like, I learned that from you, like, just pop up.
Thanks.
Yeah.
I need trying to come get drunk, y'all.
But no, seriously, I think it's a good quality to have, and you always show up to everybody's thing. So yeah,
No, that's fair.
I don't have to talk to you every day, but like we close. We're not best friends, but we fucking. To me, you're family. You know what I'm saying? And that's how I look at it. I don't know your ass forever. I don't know how long I knew you until you posted that last picture. I was like, damn.
Yeah, we were so ugly.
Yeah, speak for yourself. I was kind of cute. But
Yeah. It's okay. Your hair was bigger than your body. You was a brat dog.
Hey, Addie said, "Don't pop up on me."
What happened? Oh, I can't wait for my sister to move back to.
No, listen.
Illinois.
She said, "Don't pop up on me. I'll be fucking."
no.
Oh, well, you don't stop when you see I'm at your no.
Or am I?
Yeah.
Let me just
No,
finish.
let's
finish this last one.
Beyonce ain't never said no. She was like, Okay, I'm coming to the door. You outside now?
What?
Yeah.
But you do it during business hours, and I'm using that during business hours.
Oh my God, I'm sorry, that's so embarrassing.
But sometimes it be the weekend. It don't be business hours.
I got times where I like to get it in, and it just hasn't been the time you came over.
All them damn times.
It's usually like when I'm drunk, so it's after you leave, bitch. So that's it. Thank you. Foreplay.
Hey, remember that time I kept calling you or something? I don't remember what time of the day it was. And you was like, girl. I don't remember. Do you remember what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
What the fuck? What were we doing?
I don't know.
She was like, girl. I'm like, I don't care. It's the phone.
No, let me finish doing what I'm doing. See, that's why you can't treat your friendships like a relationship. Okay, get shit out, fucked up. But no, okay. My next question is blending friends.
She gonna throw these head one more time.
I know, they just itch. But blending friends, right? Like, how the fuck do people, like, do you blend friends? Like, that's a real question. And then, like, two, if it happens, like, how do you maintain your closeness with your friends that you blended or your relationship, right?
I don't mind blending friends. I think it's a way to go about it, though.
Okay.
Like, when somebody tried to get close to one of my friends. Okay, I had a friend, I had another friend.
Mm-hmm.
This friend tried to get close with this friend when I just had a baby. So they're like, okay, well, she can't come out anyway.
Ooh.
Let's not ask her to go outside, and let me just ask her friend to go
They
outside,
jumped
type of
over.
thing. Instead of like, hey, can you come out?
Right.
They just skipped asking and then went
So
right
they
to
excluded you.
pretty much. So I didn't like that type of meshing friends. Now, okay, boom, if I'm bringing everybody around and y'all just happen to like click, okay, cool. Like,
Right.
everybody,
It's natural.
yeah.
Like, that's good.
Not the let's just scoot her out the way and then that just kind of seemed a little weird and
It's shady.
manipulative.
Like shady.
Yeah.
It's shady. And
I don't like that.
I can see how you would be uncomfortable with that because I'm still over here. Like, I'm
and then
still a friend.
the excuse was, you just had a baby. Girl, you don't know.
You didn't give me that courtesy to just ask, and you just
don't know
assume.
what I got going on.
And that's not fair to
You don't know where my
assume.
kid at.
What was that question again?
How do you? I know it's kind of a lot, but how do you maintain? So if you blend your friends, how do you maintain your relationship with your friends that you're blending, like separately, or do you not want to blend your friends?
Well, I do blend my friends because I feel like sometimes I'm always at that position where I'm forced to.
Mm.
It's never that I want to. It just happens.
Damn.
But it's not a big deal. But
Not that it's for him. Not that I want to.
But I just don't like. I don't want to be confrontational with people, and I feel like it gets to that point where it's like I'm damn near forced. Like, why you don't invite me around such and such? I'm like, what the fuck? Like, I might not want to.
Yeah.
And that should just be okay, but that's never okay. You know, like people, they feel like they should be a part of like, you know, your inner circle, whatever, and that's fine. So I've done that a couple of times, and my mom always told me you can't mix everybody, and I totally agree with that. I've had that good experience and that bad experience, but with the bad experience, I just kind of slowly tell them like, look, you're not everybody's cup of tea. It's okay. It's okay to not be everybody's cup of tea. Just like these are my friends though. Like you don't have to try to impress them, but I still remain being friends with that person, and we just do our own thing.
Right. So this is what Addie said, because we still on live, y'all. She said, I be wanting all my friends to get along. It doesn't always work out that way because some people just don't mesh, like you said, Paige. And then she said she had to learn early on to stop trying to force people to be cool with each other. And I agree with that statement because I feel like I've always had like functions in my house and stuff like that where most of my friends were around each other and they were different friends who aren't around each other without me. And they mesh. Like all my friends are kind of cool, right? Like they're fun. We have that in common. So they're easy to get along with. But most of my friends like that organic relationship. So they didn't force it. Like that's usually how it goes. I never really had to keep them separate, but they just didn't force a relationship outside of me, And I can see though how it can be uncomfortable to be excluded when you have, like, let's say we started off as a trio and you get pregnant and then we exclude you. Like, that could be hurtful, right? Like, if we don't consider you or think of you or stuff like that. And I feel like I would be hurt too, like, if that was me. Like, don't just kick me to the side. Like,
I mean, yeah, if it's starting off like it's just, if it's always like us three. Yeah, I can see that.
right, but even because I introduced y'all, right? Like, but that's a blended friendship. So now it's like, if something happens, like you said with the pregnancy stuff, you just had a baby. They wasn't considering you because you just had a baby, but they went outside of you.
Her though, not my friend anymore. Her though, hers is more manipulative though. It was like, I want to meet them. Who are they?
Okay.
What friends are these? I want to come around those friends.
Damn,
And then when you finally, it finally happens. I'm like, okay, let me bring whatever to. Now it's like, oh, well, now we meeting up and talking. Well, let me just ask if she want to hang out before I even talk to AJ to see if AJ want to hang out. Like, what?
Yeah.
Confused.
And you were hurt by that?
Confused.
You such a nigga. You don't want to admit.
No, confused.
Like,
I don't know. See, my thing, I don't be hurt. I be like, what's your point? Like, what you trying to get?
What's your agenda?
Yeah, like, what you trying to do?
right.
That is my thing. I'm like, bitch, you trying to do?
Just grow their friendships with different
Hell no, that was some sneaky shit.
Maybe they were like, damn, like, this is a really cool person. Like, I want her to be my friend.
But your friend should have been the cool person. Fuck you talking about?
But I'm okay, let's hear Jay.
Or like, hey AJ, you and so wanna go out? I said, no, I can look and see if she want to. Like, you know, I ain't gonna be no hate man.
Give you the chance to say no.
Yeah.
But like,
If you want to hang with her, you gotta hang with me first. You don't even know her.
I'm just trying to play devil's advocate, right?
See, that's what you do.
And that's why. But see, you're a good friend.
I don't do that.
But no, this is why you're a good friend because I don't play that shit.
I don't do that.
I'm just the devil.
Shit.
But I'm saying, like, if you see this person, you're like, okay, we talk alike, we act alike, we dress alike, whatever. Like, you have these commonalities, and you're like, damn, like, maybe they gotta be a cool ass person to kick it with. And you don't necessarily want to have to kick it with AJ while you kick it with Paige. Like, that's wrong to you? Like, she just really wants to develop this relationship with Paige because she really admires the type of friend Paige is to you.
You trying to her?
Yeah, like you reaching to try to get to this person. This person would have been already like, hey girl, what y'all doing?
But that's how it kind of starts, though.
Reaching?
Right?
No.
Yeah, it starts by reaching out. Yeah. I'm going to text this person to see, hey, you want to meet up for drinks? Hey, what y'all doing? Or, like, that's how relationships, like, how the fuck do you form, segue into my next question, how do you form relationships or friendships as adults?
I get that.
Okay.
Okay. So for me, I've only formed like 2 new relationships since I've been an adult. I would say maybe 3. But 2 of them was overseas, and like literally, I was kind of forced in that situation because I didn't have my friends. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna just settle with y'all.
No, not like that. That sounds so horrible. But they end up being just a really good time. But like, my husband know how to separate the 2 with his friends, like especially work. Like when he was in the military, he was just like, look, you just meet motherfuckers I work with. You know what I'm saying? Type shit. But for me, like these spouses, they were cool as fuck, and I'm like, I had to find people I had stuff in common with. I took trips with these motherfuckers, so I'm like, we have like something, you know what I'm saying? And I ended up getting like a close friend out of it, and me and her been friends like for like about 3 years, 4 years, and I love it. But we ain't gotta talk every day,
right?
Because we met overseas, so I think we just knew like that's the relationship we was in. That's as far as it's gonna go. Like, we check in on birthdays or like holidays, whatever. Like, I miss you. Come to town. Let's hang out. And that's what the other girls like too. But I feel like they're just a friend. They're not a best friend.
Yeah, but okay.
But she is a close friend. I would say she's a close friend. Like if I want to do anything, she's down for it. You know what I'm saying? Right. So that's how I would say she is a close friend.
I do see like one comment from our EP. He mentioned like kids are a way to form relationships.
I was gonna actually touch base on that because my most recent adult friend was E-Money, my girl. White girl from Governor's E-Money, Erica.
I know who you was.
Oh, you said like I didn't know.
I said, I don't know what the fuck I said, but I knew who you was
But
talking
yeah,
to.
so basically, you know, we met when I was going to college at Governor State, but I think we kind of got more closer because like, you got a daughter? I got a son. What age? They were 3. We're like, oh, or 2, maybe something like that. We like, cool, like let's take them out. Let's go get lunch. What up?
Yeah.
And then I feel like we kind of just grew more of a friendship from the kids, talking about the kids in school.
That's understandable.
But that's how I formed my most recent relationship. Like I've only had friendships from school, like high school, grammar school, and then I met Bree after college, and that was it. Like, and that's really it. Everybody else I met when I was a kid. So as an adult, I met through my son, my adult friend, right? And that was, I think, a good way.
Hey, adult friend.
She's not here.
No, she's actually like my ponytail.
Oh my god, that's her, you guys. But that's how I met my adult friend. But everybody else I met, you know, as a kid.
Kids, man.
And then even now, like I don't have my close friends are still my friends from, you know, college. I mean, not college, but childhood. But like I've also developed friendships with their friends, right? It's not like close, like I'm not going outside of them, but if we have something at the house, we're gonna invite them too, right? And that's still a friend. What?
My people.
Who people?
My people.
Where? Okay.
All my friends are cool. Keontae, invite some of my people.
Oh yeah, and that's how it
Me
goes.
too.
Like,
Exactly.
You, Diamond, Shanti, y'all gang gang.
Come on, hey girl, hey. No, Elise. But that's how it started. It's used like birthday parties, like you know.
And then look, that's how like now Elise be like, hey AJ, come to the birthday party.
Right. But
I don't be having birthday parties, but I'm gonna have one day.
yeah, one year. 1 year. But I do think like I know like this one person who's going through like depression and stuff. It's really kind of sad.
Oh my gosh.
But
I had some bad news today. Do you remember Dominique? Sorry, so off topic. Do you remember Dominique Hopkins? From Bremen? No.
oh,
And
was she
Sharika? Yeah.
yeah.
She just committed suicide today. R.I.P. Dominique. That's so sad. But yes. Go ahead.
Wow. But no,
I'm
seriously,
so
like
sad about it.
depression is real.
Yes.
And we believe in therapy, and you know, seek the help that you need.
I wish we had a hotline.
I know it's
tag.
EP. Can you put that in the comments, and then we'll do that. But no, seriously, I had an uncle commit suicide too, so we don't take that lightly at all. But this person who I know is going through battling depression, and they feel alone because they didn't have friendships or they didn't find their best friend when they was a kid. So now they're a grown ass woman trying to develop close relationships, and the people who she thought were her friends don't consider her for nothing, like as far as inviting them out to their birthdays or going out of town. So she really feels alone, and now she just sits up in her room and, you know, by herself. And I'm like, damn, like it has to be hard, especially with the pandemic and stuff. You have less likely of a chance to kind of be outside and or things like that. But she was in college, and I was like, dang, so how can she meet people in college? So how, if y'all had that experience, how do you get your college relationships to stick? Like, do you still keep in contact with people that you went to school with, or like even with the military and stuff? I know you just mentioned what's her name, but
So my friend Diamond, me and her, we do like check-ins like once a month. We just call and just catch up on everything.
But okay, so do you have a friend, or have you had a friend like you didn't see it as like a real substantial, like a substantive relationship, right? But you wanted it to be something like bigger or deeper, and it just wasn't mutual, or you just, all your friends, you wanted to be your friends?
No, my friends, I want them to be my friends. Like, I know how to, I don't know.
But like, I don't know, because I agree. I know how to make friends.
I'm really good. I'm really good with people. And so I feel like I have a lot of friends that want to be in that That sounds so.
Wow, you're just that bitch.
Oh my god, okay. I just thought about it.
Oh my god.
No, but I do feel like I'm a good friend, like because sometimes I am needy, so I know to like check on my friends a lot, and I have friends that kind of can be needy too. Y'all ain't them motherfuckers, but
You said you the needy friend?
She said,
yeah,
y'all ain't them
I said, but y'all ain't them motherfuckers that's needy. But
I was the only child for 12 years with my mama.
Well, I wasn't. I had an older sister.
I had a brother, and I still need love.
Damn.
I'm done. Let's go.
No, I just.
This is
Yeah, I don't know. Like my UIC friends, I don't really
Right.
talk to anymore.
Same.
So crazy. Like
Same.
I
I don't
thought
talk
we
to
were
none of
like
my
this.
yoga friends.
After that, I didn't really meet anybody else after that. I was with y'all
Right, because we was home.
and Champagne.
Right, you was around.
But my pharmacy friends love them.
Mm-hmm.
Delron, I always
Deli!
I will text him every day because he's just been MIA.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what the fuck? Where are you? This isn't normal.
Respond to
Hello? Like, are you okay? Are you breathing?
So you do have it in you to text. Some motherfuckers just go like
For
off
somebody
the grid.
who would hit me up and be like, AJ, what you doing? Let's go eat.
Right, and then
To
just
just
go
stop.
back.
To just stop. And I'm like, okay, what
I'm
the fuck?
concerned.
like,
What's
yeah,
happening?
right. I need to send somebody to go
Man,
check
like,
up
what's
on you.
happening? Yes.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck? So, when it gets to a concern, I'm going to be like, hey, real location now. I'm going to see where you at. But, yeah, I don't really... I told you, I really just like organic chemistry shit. I like to let shit flow.
I like Orgo too.
I hated Orgo.
I love Orgo.
You're a sick individual.
Anybody okay?
I've never met anybody who likes Orgo.
I love the shade. Look down around that heart. I see you, Deli.
Yeah, so like he'll be the only one who has what the fuck. Everybody else I still love. We don't really have that connection no more. Maybe because I'm not in school and we're not studying together.
Right.
But yeah.
But would you want to still be friends with them? Like, how do you keep that, or you just let it dissolve?
No. I'm gonna fight for like 4 of them.
Oh, that's a lot.
But
Yeah.
look, that's what I'm saying. It's the same situation with me.
Like,
My friend, we talk all the time. That's how we maintain our friendship.
I like to check to just see if they're breathing, they're okay. Even like on social media, I'll do that. But
Yeah.
people who I'm gonna hit.
And I think social media helps a lot too because
Yeah.
you can like you can comment like
Exactly.
or you can
Like,
make sidebar conversations in the DM. So yeah, I think that's
Like it was a memory that came up with one of my friends from school, me and her baby, and I'm like, "Hey, Brittany, I miss y'all. Hello." And then she's like, "Hey," and then she called, and I'm like, "See, like shit."
Oh wow. See, and that's so weird. And this is something that I gotta work on. If I see a memory, I'm gonna just look at it and be like, "Oh, that was a good time."
See, I mean,
See,
memories.
I do too.
I'd be like, "Oh,
Yeah, and I'd be like, "Oh my god, we had so much fun."
I'll forget.
But
about
I
the
wouldn't reach
picture.
out to the person. I'm like,
See, I reposted it though and add her like.
I'm the same way, so I get that.
I don't know how to repost on Snapchat yet. Remember, I had
Like
reposted
the
it.
thing. Her eyes was in the picture. I was like, "Can I take?"
Yeah.
It was something you had sent me, and I like tried to read
It was
it.
like the podcast marketing or something. And she tried to remix it, and her eyes was like in the Go
I don't know
Best
how you
Friend.
do that. I haven't tried it yet, but I don't know how to.
It was in the Go Best Friend little.
I thought I was so close. I'm like, damn, this is how everybody do it. And then you text me, I was like, fuck. That looked creepy as hell.
I had to go back like, why is that moving?
Yeah, no. But let me get to the next question. So, okay, we talked about friendships, like, developing friendships as an adult. But how do you keep those friendships as those childhood friendships, right? EP called it legacy friendships. So for me,
that's a cute name.
Right, I have like 3 friends who are like my legacy friendship friends. Like, I'm gonna go.
Hey y'all, I got like 20 of them.
I'm gonna go to like your birthdays with you and stuff like that. We can go to lunch and stuff, whatever the case is. And I consider them my sisters too, right? But I don't give them the best friend title, right? They're my sisters, and I don't think they give a shit about that because I wouldn't, because I could still answer the phone, whatever, we're still kicking and have fun.
I get that.
But like, do you have like a legacy friendship?
Tyler. I would say Tyler. Tyler's my fucking legacy friendship. I love that bitch. We went through hell and back in fucking high school. We got in so much trouble. Like, at such a young age, and it's probably horrible. But that's my fucking bitch. And like, one thing is like, we always gonna just be there for each other. Like, our moms became friends, and I think that also, I mean, we was gonna be friends regardless, but because like, y'all both are cool with her. But I would say that's, so that's my sister. And she even said that, like, we had a conversation one day. She was like, I'll get you as a sister. Like, and she one of the people that don't give a fuck about that fucking best friend title. And I don't either.
Yeah, Tyler is just really, she go with the flow. And
she do. And I think that's why, and when we bounce each other out, like, you know.
Yeah.
So,
But I don't even know. I feel like you have those friends. And Tyler's probably the only person that I know that's like that. But, like, they just easy going. Like, they don't require shit. They don't show up and they'll invite you out, and it's just like.
Yeah, I feel like that's why
it's no pressure for
nothing. To all my friends. Like, my oldest one is Janika.
Right.
3rd grade. Like, Janika, we don't have to talk at all. We can go 2 years without talking, but I'm still going to pull up at their house like, hey, y'all.
Right.
And they like, what's up, AJ?
Right, that's a big family to pull up to.
Hey, but like all of my like older friends, I like that though. Like I never got rid of none of those legacy friends. Like they always was there.
But I don't think you get rid of them. I've never gotten rid of a friend.
No.
I just let the shit dissolve.
See, I don't even like what dissolving. What does that mean?
Like when you put the antacid
and once it gets to the bottom, then pour it out.
So you just like, what does that mean? Like you don't try for it? Like is that
whatever happened?
How you dissolve it? Because we just don't talk and then we just pick back
up. But
I
feel like it takes two though. Like with me and Tyler per se, like we was just like checking in like every once in a while on each other. You know what I'm saying? So we both make an effort. So if I see her making an effort, I'm fucking make an effort. If she see me making an effort, she gonna make a fucking effort. You know
what if nobody ever made an effort? So you was just gonna say fuck it?
Nah, I was gonna make an effort.
But the thing is,
our thing like okay, we let it dissolve, and then it'll be like a holiday or something like. Hey girl, 4th of July, you getting a t-shirt? I'd be like, yeah, bitch, give me a t-shirt and I'm put up to 4th of July.
But then she might pop up at y'all fucking function. Then we be like, damn. So I think that's another thing too. Like I said, y'all both friends with her. So like, if she pop up at one of y'all functions, we gonna catch up. Like, damn, we'll talk to you in a minute.
Yeah, that's fair.
And it's gonna be soon.
And then like, all of these friends is just so like in the same vicinity. It's like, it just works.
Real.
Like,
cause we all connected.
Yeah, so all my friends still connected by somebody. Right. So it's like impossible to just let the shit just
it's
dissolve.
inevitable. we gonna be around. But the people that I let the shit dissolve with will never be around me again.
Okay.
I'm serious. They won't.
Yeah, okay.
They have no reason to. They don't know
you understand. You don't have to like.
I'm just not like that. I'm saying though.
Yeah, we get it. They just
heartless.
Okay,
sorry.
How am I heartless?
I'm
joking. Y'all are heartless. Y'all are vicious.
Words are very harsh word.
It is.
I am not vicious.
I need to go get a mirror so y'all can look at y'all.
I am not
vicious. Fuck you talking about.
Vicious in vain, okay? Vicious in fucking vain.
I'm vicious?
Well, I guess I'm nice. Shit, fucked up.
I feel like I'm so nice.
I think you can be a sweetheart. I do. I think that's your
But
natural.
you think I'm vicious?
No, I think y'all both got, you know what? Y'all are like fucking poodles, right? Like they be so cute.
I really want to know where the hell it's going because you got me all kind of messed up.
And here it is coming. I can feel it. I feel it. It's like brewing inside of you.
It's blowing.
Let's go.
I wish I could do
like
it.
Look at this. She got a little smile and a smile.
The right. That what?
That bark. Y'all bite?
I don't bite.
I might bark.
Okay. Anywho,
I need to refill my drink.
Okay, I'm not getting up though. So let's just segue into our last topic before we.
Dang, has it been 45 minutes and stuff?
I was enjoying this.
How long y'all been?
You guys see, I was so nervous at first for no reason.
Look
you God.
a fucking pro.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna have you back one day.
Yeah, this is a TikTok star.
That's not. Ooh.
Shout out your TikTok.
Shout out.
Oh, Nuggets for life.
TikTok star.
Oh, thank you.
Man, he's so nice.
EP.
Coming with that bottle.
Oh, he ain't in his bean bag.
I need some tape because we ain't getting no.
He ain't at his bean bag. I can't turn the camera this time, but
No,
I'm gonna just put a little bit more in here. But okay. So my last little question is like, do you have like requirements for your friend? Not that you would tell them you gotta do X, Y, and Z.
Yeah,
but
like beat them.
Okay.
Get these kids.
No.
Show up. Honestly, show up. Show the fuck up. That's all I ask. Like, okay, for example, I had went through postpartum depression with my last son, and I never went through it with my first son. But long story short, fucking Keontae was fucking there. Like, she just kind of knew me enough to know, like, I'm gonna just pop up on your ass. I'm coming. I'm on my way. I'm on my way. You ain't gotta say shit else. Bitch, stop fucking crying. I'm on my way. You know? And just show up. That's all I ask. And if you can't do that, we good. But that's why she my best friend. Fuck. Real shit. You know, we got drunk, we talked, and we had laughs, we had cries, but it was cool. Like, you just showed up, and that's all I need.
Yeah. I appreciate that. Oh, maybe I shouldn't say that.
What?
Thank you for saying that about me. But I think, like, that's a no-brainer, right? Like, I'm not, right?
Like the loyalty thing to, like, it should, huh?
It wasn't my fault.
I'm listening.
I think that should just be with any friend too, like the loyalty for sure.
But everybody doesn't do that, though.
But that's not.
But it's not. I mean, it's okay though that everybody don't do that. Like, I have friends that don't do that, and it's okay.
Hold on. Let somebody talk shit while they right there?
No, I'm saying as far as like the
showing up.
Like just a friend that know you, and I feel like Keontae know me to a T. So that's why, like, when I've been depressed twice, and Cleon off the back, what he do? He brought me to your ass.
Yes.
You know what?
There you go. Can you get
But no, for real. And this will bring me back to Meredith.
Your
Wait,
job.
let me tell y'all. Okay, so this is what I say about Meredith and Christina Yang's relationship. It was one episode that Meredith was having a fucking breakdown. And the husband, he was like, no, she did. She had a breakdown in the fucking car. Yeah, and so they wasn't talking. But he was like, I'm finna bring you your best friend. And they wasn't talking, but she still, like, was able to just, be there for her. We, like, it's like me and you not being cool, but if Cleon drop me off, you gonna be like, what's going on? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying, and that's why I deal with their relationship. I'm probably lame. It's okay. Stuff like that shit. But when Cleon did that, it kind of made me think of that later on. I was like, yeah, that's the kind of friendship I feel like we have. So.
When my dad passed, my auntie was like, where's Keontae? Where's Keontae? She needs to get over there. I'm like, she's like, you better call her. I'm like, no, I'm crying.
No, that was like a couple days before.
That was the day you recorded,
No, that was Scotty.
You came to...
Oh, no, I'm talking about the Scotty birthday. Auntie Kim called me too. Remember?
No.
Bitch, I brought you a Starbucks. We was on the floor.
Oh, she called you in?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know.
How do you think I got over there?
I didn't know. I was talking about the time when she made me call you. She was like, call her now. I'm like,
I
call
was
her.
in LA.
I was
so
like,
bad.
okay.
Yeah, but no, I'm always there. I make a way. And shout out to my husband for also being understanding, because I have to tell him, like, okay, I gotta go to Paige house on Wednesday of every week.
We only did it one time, guys.
I know, because you gotta be reasonable, and I appreciate your understanding.
I be telling him, I'm like, look, can we have our like one day out the week?
I was gonna say, I'm surprised his ass said okay.
He like, we going to Paige house? Yeah. Okay, let me ask us a few more questions.
And what was the questions? I forgot the damn question. We done went to...
I don't know. But okay, so this is from Keith. EP. He said, "Does your best friend automatically get the God mommy, God dad title?"
No.
Nope. I have too many. Or I have 3.
But so okay, would you? I know what you believe in. The God mom is the God mom to all your kids, and you don't believe in that. You don't mind splitting them up and dishing them out.
I don't.
Okay, so
I have 2 different godparents. So for my youngest, it's my husband's cousin with my cousin, and then for my oldest, it's Keontae.
Okay, so when, God forbid, you and Cleon pass together, say in y'all sleep, holding each other, kissing.
Passionate sex.
So your boys are gonna go to Keontae and then there.
All right, so I've had this question with my mom. She asked me the same shit.
I think I asked y'all when y'all decided this.
Okay, well, I got an answer for you. Okay, so my mom said, she was like, you don't plan on having a Christian and then it shouldn't matter. Like, type shit.
Okay.
And I agree. Because honestly, if you think about it, what if my parents, I mean, you know, my parents and my in-laws, they still here. My mom always told me, I'm gonna fight for them kids. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
It'd be like,
well, then that's the thing.
hell will freeze over before, like,
so you know your kids is going with your mama now.
Right. So you got that set up.
I don't, but she got it set up.
But
in my mind, to me, if I die, I would think you would take my kids. But my mom is like, no.
But you
like,
know, like that still is up to you. You can write a will, because that's what I plan on doing. God forbid, I don't. Anything happen, I got her as a godmom for a reason. Like, I trust them with my kid.
Why
whatever.
don't I will? So
you can write one.
put the shit on some Twitter.
Yeah.
Well, no, y'all asked the question. I was just answering.
No,
I don't have one yet either, but
no, me and Keith literally was just doing this in the car talking about our will.
But like my mom probably gonna be older. My sister's probably gonna be older. I don't want
the burden.
some kids that they gotta try
and
to
that's
chase
kind of how I feel too. Like,
they already got kids. They already know each other.
look,
Boom.
my in-laws, they take Lil Cleet on the weekend, maybe once a week. And then my mom, she started work. Like, my mom had cancer and stuff. Like, it's just too much going on with that lady right now. So it's just like, I wouldn't want to put that on her.
Right now. We talking about
in the future.
In the future, but just in general, to me, like, she getting older. Mm-hmm. So I wouldn't want to. So I would like you to be
just one. So, and then where the other one going?
Man, I just, but you probably gonna take both of them kids.
I just hope none of y'all die at the same time. Yeah. Because I'm going to have a house full of fucking kids.
That's why I said she be signing up to this and
But you know what?
She's like, that's I said technically it's gonna be you and your husband because he gotta take care of them damn kids.
Exactly. Too. Like he didn't sign up for it, but
he signed up for this.
You know what? This nigga gonna be in Vegas somewhere. Okay? Not even gonna lie. He gonna be like, get a nanny.
I don't know if he knew we was in Champagne.
I mean, what's your opinion? You didn't say how you felt.
About what?
He should have known he was taking that
situation.
Well, okay, so me and Keithan discussed this. Like, at first, like, I thought my mama would, like, fight for my kid. Turns out she won't.
Girl, you don't see these mamas? These grandmas are living their best life.
But our alternative, right? Because, to be fair, like, AJ has a kid, you know, and I feel like, you know, one day your family might grow. And I have 2 already. And Keithan was suggested his brother and his wife. Mm-hmm. And for me, I was like, no, like, let him just go. My mama, then we called my mama, and she was like, those motherfuckers can go to Dallas. And I was like, damn. But she didn't say it like that. She was just like, you know, we support whatever y'all want. And that wasn't strong enough for me. Right, I'm like, wait, you ain't fighting for my
I was going to say, hustling upstairs.
and he'll do it with me, right? But he suggested them because they're younger and they're so, like, regimented and just, like, they don't have kids of their own, which was, like, a red flag to me, though. Like, you don't have kids, you know how to be nurturing in the future. Right, but do they even want kids? Because if you don't fucking want kids, then I don't want you to.
Why would I sign this over? You know, so
right. So it's just stuff that it's a lot of layers to this stuff. But it's not easy. And I have like one example of one person who just I know like stepped in when they were called to duty, right? And that was my husband's best friend. And I just was like, damn, like this is actually how it could go, right? Like, he was a godfather, and unfortunately, his cousin passed, but he stepped the fuck in, you know, and he making sure that she doesn't have to want for anything like that male relationship, like she gets it from him. So I applaud that. That's the first time I saw it really in action. But I'm trying to add, Addie said, can a child have 2 godmoms if they're lesbians?
Okay, so all right, for Lil Clee, all right, Lil Clee has 2 godmoms, but technically he has 3.
Bitch,
No. Okay, so originally, I'm gonna just sum it up. Originally, my cousin was the fucking godmom of Lil Clee, but she's a shitty ass godmom right now, and she wants Lil Clee at a certain age, and I feel like my best friend wants Lil Clee at all his ages. She's there for every step of the way. So my cousin is no longer. She don't know it yet. I ain't gonna tell her, but she married though.
Y'all got that
Well,
shit bad.
okay. Look, like I said, if I have a christening, when I have a christening or something, or like whatever, she will be there. Beyonce will be there. I just ain't gotta tell her. They got see the pictures.
Right.
I just won't post them on my page.
You know what? I mean, christening. Like, are you a religious?
No,
No,
So
girl,
why
the fucking church gonna burn down.
But the point
You're
is,
getting Christian.
he had. The point is that he had.
notarized.
That's it. You
The point is,
You know
he
what I
had
do
some
that?
Okay, I got another question. So, if you have two best friends, how do you determine your maid of honor at your wedding?
Ooh.
Bitch, I'm married. The fuck? It ain't no question.
Oh, that's because I'm
But
very
he
made an honor.
Who showed up?
Oh, spicy jalapeno. Let's not do that.
I made my speech and all. They got married in the house.
We're gonna renew our.
Oh yeah, I
Do we
already
have a shot?
I put that up in his goals.
Oh yeah.
I don't even have.
Yeah, it's okay. I'm not gonna repeat it. They didn't
It
know what I
was
said.
last minute, guys.
They didn't
Okay,
know
it really was.
last minute. I was coming home to visit from Italy,
I got off work.
but I
Came
had
up
other
in
people
some curly hair.
sick.
But
She's like the night before.
I'm going to.
Well, everybody tonight.
If I had two best friends, who I would choose to be my maid of honor, I would literally.
Oh, there's a nation of honor. I could be the married person. I solved it. So I would do that.
I was gonna say that, but yeah.
I wish you would leave me out.
I'll take both spots.
That wasn't funny.
No, I was gonna say if I had two best friends who I would choose, it would be based on who was there for me and my husband, like who has that relationship with me and my husband. You know, who
I just think that's not fair though.
How?
Because for me, I have a relationship with you.
I will say this: I determine who I invited to my wedding based off who respected my relationship.
Yeah, so that I
I mean, yeah, but with picking like the matron or maid of honor, like, not to be funny, you could probably call up Cleon and be like, hey, you know, whatever, or some shit. I can't do that with Keith.
That's not what I mean, right? I'm
Not
not calling him like, hey, what's up,
No,
people?
not like that. I'm just saying, like, y'all probably talk more than I probably do to Keith. And I'm known for
but they don't. The thing is how you respect the union, like our relationship. Like, okay, Mitra and AJ, like if they going through some shit, I'm gonna encourage her to, you know, fight through it, or you know, stay involved, stay in love, and fight through that shit. And I'd be like, all right, bitch, well that shit's over with. Let's just go outside. Yeah. You know, like showing respect for the relationship is really what would trigger me or encourage me to pick somebody who's really, you know, for us. Okay. And that's what I'm looking at.
Yeah, and I was like the ones who like started with our relationship. I'm gonna say like me and Demetrius, like who started with us, who been through that shit with us, who synced us in, who synced us good, who synced us bad, type of shit. Like and
good,
still,
bad, ugly.
and still like I'm supporting this.
But you know what? I don't know. I feel like you should expect that with all relationships, like the ebbs and flows. Like it's gonna be good points, low points, ugly shit that y'all gonna say to each other. Like the worst things can happen. But at the end of the day, you have to respect your friend, right? And
that she making the right decision.
And that's usually how it goes. Who said? I'm sorry. I'm reading all y'all comments on the live, and I just gotta go back one step because Elise, my adult friend, commented on having multiple godmoms to her son, which I am one of. Okay, and she got 5 of us, y'all.
Beyonce got 20 godkids.
That ain't even. She got 5 of us. She said she thinks it's okay to have like 4 to 5 godmoms in case those bitches start dissolving.
I agree. I get that.
But what? But that's why you should choose them wisely, because they know It gotta be some crazy ass shit for my relationship, for my friendships, who I decided and for my God,
to just
you know,
end like
to
that.
just dissolve.
I'm like, if me and Cassie can get into it right now, I'm still gonna be like, where my kids at?
And that's AJ.
I'm gonna come to them being my kids. I don't care. I got to talk to you.
Yeah.
No, that is how she is though. And then, like I said, you want to learn from your friendships, and that's something that I learned too. Like, you don't want to take shit out on the kids because they ain't got shit to do with. They ain't got to be whatever.
They go. First of all, if we're in a room together and like say we all at the same function at a party or some shit, and we not speaking.
Yeah.
What if we gonna run up to you?
Yeah.
Love gonna run up to you. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck we gonna do? Say no?
Right.
Well,
Logan gonna be like, that's not my godmama. I'm gonna be like, yes.
Nah,
like I couldn't even. He was like,
he might ask, so why y'all don't talk? And you have to have that conversation or whatever. You make up some shit, but
like, no, we're still.
You just make up
friends.
some shit. But yeah, we still friends. Like that's still godmama.
hey girl, fuck away from me.
Hey,
We really gonna be baby mama, baby dad. Like, hey, come get your kids.
No, seriously. Okay, let's shout out our business for this episode. Your hair.
Oh my! Oh, we really going with that, huh? Okay, let's shout out Kiki. Is she here? No. Mark of Beauty. She is located in Oak Forest.
Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna have to tag her name in it.
Yeah, her information will be in the episode notes if you, when you go to Apple Podcasts. It's in the description below. It's called episode notes, but we'll put it down there. Her Instagram and location. So y'all go get your hair done. Look at
She did my color. She did my other hairstyle on one of them episodes. Yeah, check out.
Yeah,
That part.
yeah. So unfortunately, we don't have a hotel.
No.
Do you want to tell a hotel?
Tell us your hotel.
You're not a hotel.
But tell us the hotel. It's not a hotel, but it's a hotel. Come on, yours is good and juicy.
What? No. Tell us one of your friends.
It's good.
Yeah.
To sum it up, I had a friend.
Make it juicy. Start from the beginning. Like, okay, so there was
Shut
this day.
your ass
It
up.
was raining.
Should I dim the lights?
No.
It was raining.
One of these episodes, I'm gonna dim the fucking lights.
You know, okay. So I had a friend, and pretty much, long story short, she was a little freaky that night, and freaky how? Okay, so she made out with another spouse because she wasn't getting attention from her man that night.
Ooh.
Damn.
And yes, they like made out and shit, and then
Damn. That's
to be continued.
Did the spouse find out?
Oh, he's found out because his wife was a pussy, and she ended up telling him, and he was like, it took a long time for him to forgive, but he forgave because he ain't got no fucking choice. It wasn't a man.
Oh, that's a whole nother topic because one, do y'all be fucking y'all friends or believe in it? And two, do you think your man would be upset if you had sex with another female?
Yeah, fucking yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, my friend was fucking mad as hell.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he was.
That's okay.
That's crazy.
Especially if his wife liked it. Like, that was...
Did his wife like it?
Yeah.
Damn.
This was nice, guys.
That was juicy.
Oh my God.
Are they still married?
Oh,
Yep, they are.
we said
7 years from. Shout out to you, Queen. I love you, baby. Okay. One time, that was it.
Okay. Well.
But my baby's secure, not married, so we good. Love you guys. Good night.
Drop mic.
Well, this has been our, I think, 7th episode.
Something like that. I think we done got
Wait, this was good. Did you have fun?
Yes, it
I
was
did.
fun.
It was kind of fun. We just talk. This is how we talk.
Yeah.
Just with mics and lights and a couple cameras.
A couple people watching us.
There's a couple folks watching us this time. You like to be watched?
Nope.
It was pretty fun though, right?
This was.
No, I hope you
I
come
enjoyed it.
back. And please, y'all, please go to Apple Podcasts or wherever you get your podcasts from and leave a rating and review. Por favor.
R&R.
Yeah, do that for us so we can get like pushed up and then start making money off of this because that's the goal. Money is the motive. And also, please like and subscribe our YouTube. Like, we record this. We have this whole setup and everything so you can watch it. Like, I mean, you will see our facial expressions and it will probably be,
More interesting.
Yeah, more interesting to watch.
Play the audio and the YouTube at the same time. Boom.
Yeah, sometimes they don't align though. I'm tired.
It's okay. They can just put mute on the.
Yeah, do what she said, do, and that's it.
Mute on the podcast. Watch the YouTube.
And then, so our next episode, we're gonna do it like this though.
Yeah, y'all like this vibe?
Like
what y'all think?
This is not a good angle, but like this camera, y'all probably don't like it. It's just like intimate.
Oh, and we're gonna talk real sensual. Ooh, we gotta be something good.
Like stroking.
Sexual.
Yeah.
Like that Drake song. After Dark.
Or like audio porn. Have y'all heard about that?
What the hell is that?
Okay. All right, you guys.
So like phone sex?
No, it's just like stories that people are.
And you can be a good phone sex person.
Ooh, give me your phone sex voice.
Do it.
Like, give me your best phone sex voice. I'm not gonna, don't watch it. Don't watch it.
What you want to say, guys?
I'm
gonna
gonna
stroke
stroke
that
your cock.
Ew! None of that is good.
You want me to stroke that cock?
Bitch, you Beyonce like you just put a beat.
Wait, have y'all seen? It was a show like on Amazon or something, and the black girl was having sex with a white guy, and he kept saying, "You like this cock?" And she was like, "Say dick, say dick."
That is so funny.
No, okay. No, can you try it or no?
Go ahead. Well, hey, babe, you like it like this? Let me stroke that cock.
If you laugh at it, I would be like so turned off.
I started giggling, saying,
My dick is so.
"Let me say dick." Yeah, say dick. Why is Keontae?
And take 3.
Okay, go. You want me to stroke that dick?
Oh, I like it.
Right?
Yes.
You want your dick stroked?
Turn me on.
Okay, you guys, that's it.
Okay, for real.
No, seriously, because we're gonna be. It's Friday and
Right.
we got shit to do.
We got shit to do.
Or do we? Or no? Okay. Anyway, but thanks again for listening and watching, however you're tuning in. We appreciate all the support and love and suggestions. Like, y'all are real as hell. But please send us some hotels too.
Yeah, I don't want to keep bothering y'all.
You know what? I'm tired of asking y'all. I'm gonna start telling y'all business.
Yeah, I'm gonna start putting a hotel and put all of my friends' names.
For real, and it probably won't even apply to them.
Right.
Like, this bitch sucked dick at the bar. And
Yeah, y'all should have gave us some.
you should have gave me some. She said you sound like Batman. Okay, but we love y'all and thanks again for tuning. We are out. Bye.
Good night.